I just need to get out of sneaking, and then it's not that bad for the rest. Really? So you DM me, you tell me it, and you put it in my chat, Apache.
Just trying to find out the information. Yeah, just trying to find out the information as quickly as possible.
God.
I've actually done a little bit of VR. I've got the best time on sneaking mission 60 and weapons 80.
Hmm. Advanced?
Yeah. But realistic in every way.
It's really sneaky mission 30, weapons 40, advanced.
Honestly, if Raiden was competing on Speedrun.com, he'd actually destroy all your times.
Child, the composite cable component.
I thought you got seen then.
Yeah, it's tight to do that, but it's worth it, otherwise it's a 6-second wait.
Wait, that's interesting. I'm doing the same thing that the OSSCs used for the PS2 to set it up, but I'm not getting a picture. I wish this worked. God damn it. I wish I had these cables back in the day though on CRT. Get that little difference for the graphics. Fuck. I'm a little behind.
Yeah. No, you cunt, I went too soon. Keep it, I guess. I don't want to do the IL strat, because it sucks.
That's risky in full game. This level. Oh god.
Should turn on ghost mode, lol.
Just, yeah, right? Just run straight.
Well, the funny thing is, when I used ghost mode on 15 earlier, like, I got spotted when I was like 100 feet away from the searchlight.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
I had to use
spot you.
stealth, like, otherwise it wouldn't work.
So it was like those combined?
Like, I was on top, like on the second level, and I got spotted by a searchlight.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah, I
Like
think
you
it's
were saying,
buggy.
though, that radar on extreme would be interesting to see how the enemies react in their cone of vision.
Yeah, well, I know on alert mode they expand, like in general, but yeah, on hard and extreme it'd be useful for to figure out certain strats like tank hanger on extreme. to finally maybe get something consistent for there for the speed run.
Yeah, find out like where exactly the guys come from.
Yeah. What's harder, 1 or 2? 1. 1 VR is harder for me.
420, nice.
Hmm?
You had 4 bullets left in your 20 round gun.
Oh. Well, some of VR1's levels at a high level are just stupid. But VR2, I'm just naturally better at 2, so it seems easier, like, to play. I guess it really depends on the level. Oh, you didn't shoot all 3 bullets, you stupid bitch.
Rest in peace.
I'm not resetting again. I don't like, no. Just get out of sneaky mode. The rest will be fine. I don't think that works from here. Kinda does. Oh. Oh. This is a disaster. Just gonna choke you out. Eat the time loss. Maybe if people see a bunch of mistakes, then they'll be motivated to go do one of their own and beat it quite easily. Yo, what's up, Double? How you doing? Here to rant about the college football rankings. What's wrong with them? They're alright this week. I don't have any real complaints. What about Utah? They're at 7. I think that's fair for now. I think Oregon should be ahead of them. OSU is going to be number 1 before the playoffs start. Not if LSU keeps winning out. If LSU wins the SEC title game and doesn't lose their next 2 games, they'll be number 1. They just have a better resume. Only having Oklahoma at 9. I think they could have dropped because they have sucked their last 2 games and they were lucky to win them both. What's up, Nikita? It might. It depends on the margin of victory, though. If it's like 2-point squeakers each game, then no. But if they're blowouts, then I could see that. Because LSU only has 1 quality opponent left, and that's probably Georgia in the SEC title game. The Tua's injury dropped Bama. No. Wait and see how they play on the field with, I think it's Matt Jones. But no, don't drop them. Don't punish them for the injury. Like, look at Ohio State in 2014. They went down to their third string quarterback. Like, see how they play first. Oh, I forgot he turned. Fuck. I forgot he didn't, like, rest. But it's going to take a lot for Bama to get in, because I think either Pac-12 champion will leapfrog Bama. Because Bama has a cupcake this week or next week or whatever, and then Auburn, which is not a great opponent. They're okay. Like, but they're a 3-loss top 20 team. They're not a top 5 team. But I don't think it matters where Ohio State sits. I think they're the most complete team in the country, so I'm an Ohio State fan. So I like our position. I like our quarterback. I like our team. I think the whole Chase Young situation is just NCAA bullshit. But it is what it is with that. We are Diamond Dogs. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I live in Northwest Ohio. Northeast, so Cleveland area. Nice. A few people in the community from that area. I don't know why it went this way. Yeah, I don't know why I went this way. I just flat out missed the other one. Oh well, more time lost for later. Do you know Don Taylor?
I'd hope so, he's my son.
Good work. You're as good as they.
Tyler.
Why? What's he doing?
Well, he's my son. Do you know him?
Hmm. Oh, he said Tyler.
Impressive.
No, Don Tyler.
Don Tyler. I don't even want to think
Don
about that.
Tyler 2020. So Don Tyler 2022.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm seriously going to Glenn's YouTube page, pulling a Don Taylor and fucking photoshopping that.
This has been the most cursed image.
Clemson's a tough one because the ACC is an absolute joke. Yeah, they're winning pretty big. They have one close call against North Carolina. It was early in the year. So, I don't really know how to gauge them. And even whoever they play in the ACC title game is not going to be really anybody either. I mean, it's tough. Like, it may not matter. It may not matter at all. As an Oklahoma fan, I never want to face Clemson again. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel that way as an Ohio State fan after what happened in 2016, so... But if you want to be the best, you gotta face the best. Oh well. Tough shit. Well, it's not their fault about the ACC being shit. Yeah, their non-conference wasn't all that great. They had, I think they had Texas A&M. And I can't really think of anybody else that was noteworthy. But I think the SEC, like specifically Bama, they need to have a better non-conference schedule. I don't think you should be playing FCS teams, period, at all. Like, I think that's a joke. Yes, there's a 13-person committee that determines the rankings. I want good teams in the playoff. Like, if Bama's not playing well, they're not a good team. I don't want them in. Like, I want quality teams in. And Bama really hasn't looked great, even with Tua. Like, they've struggled. Hit the target. And plus, I am personally sick of Bama Clemson, so... Like, they've produced good games, except for last year. Clemson just beat them down to nothing, pretty much. Would it be part 4, or would it be part 5? Like, I can't even keep track. 2 title games. Yeah, 2 title games and a semifinal. Yeah, 2 title games and a semifinal.
Do you go watch Ohio State?
Actually, no.
Is it because of all the downtime?
No, not really. Part of it's cost of tickets, part of it's just I'd rather be at home and watching it.
Is it really expensive?
It can be for good seats. Couple $100.
Damn.
Like, you can get shit nosebleed seats for nothing, but... Like, I'd rather sit on my comfy couch in my climate-controlled house with all the snacks I want and watch it. And watch 6
no,
other
that makes
games
sense.
at
Yeah, that
once.
makes sense.
So, that's just me. I'm a sports fan, but I'm also smart. Like, I'd rather be at home.
I like the atmosphere and I really enjoy watching English football in the ground, depending on who it is. Especially for like Ohio State, because everyone who watches will just be like, local and mega fans. They won't just be there. There's no like glory hunters or whatever that support Ohio State, right?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I think we've been the most consistent team. I think we're the most complete team Ohio State is, but we'll see after the Penn State game.
Yeah, I could hear you for like a second, Nikita, but you were quite quiet.
Oh, is he in here?
We came in, yeah, he said hello. Can you hear me? And I could a little bit, but it was quiet.
But I do like our chances for sure.
You guys hear me now?
You're
Yeah, I
kind of
can hear you.
quiet.
Mostly hear you. A bit quiet.
Quiet?
Mhm.
Good work. You're as good as they say.
I try to be. I mean, I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong, but I try not to be a quote unquote super fan and get like super anxious. Call that superstitious, if you will, but like I don't want to like say, oh yeah, we're gonna win the whole thing. We're the best team. Blah blah. I'm just like cautiously optimistic because I hate getting disappointed. Like the Jim Tressel days were kind of tough because we would always lose those big games like USC, shit like that. Like I remember those days, losing those 2 title games to Florida and LSU. Like,
Impressive, Snake.
just I'm nervous. I was nervous against Oregon in the championship game a few years ago. So, I mean, I thought we had no chance against Bama in the semis.
So they have a committee that basically determines the rankings for the whole entire.
You're still very quiet.
Impressive, Snake.
You're not too bad for me. I can kind of hear you.
I can
hear
turn you
well
up,
enough to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I could turn you up manually if I get a chance. I don't know if you're already at 200% or what.
What about now?
That's better.
See, I was like, I'll just decide who I'm going to support based off like which jersey I like best, and I'm still Vikings. It's looking like Vikings, man.
For an
Like who
NFL?
you like. Like who you
Yeah,
like.
I-
I used to be a huge Vikings fan. I used to be a big Randy Moss. I'm a big Randy Moss fan.
Oh yeah,
Basically.
I love
Basically, when
Randy
he
Moss.
retired, I kind of stopped watching.
Is that
Watching
Stan
football,
Dad
bro.
in South Park?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Did you say Randy Marsh?
Randy Moss.
I don't know. I only recently started.
Former
watching
Vikings player.
Yeah, he was an amazing wide receiver.
They're the ones who catch the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just started watching football?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Came in at kind of
like-
like a strange time, man. Because
like
the
2
league
weeks
has
ago.
changed so much.
I hate
has changed
claymores
so
with a
much.
passion.
So you're like the league's different now than it was like 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
Change for the
Hopper.
worse or the better.
I'm not gonna lie, Hopper. I thought the Wisconsin game would be way more tougher than that, but that just shows how complete of a team we are.
What, Green Bay? Really?
No, we're talking college.
Oh, God.
See, Packers have a really nice jersey, but not their main jersey. Their alternate jersey is really nice. It's fucking yellow.
I think JT Barrett was the better quarterback overall. I think he was the better playmaker. Dwayne Haskins had his moments, but I think JT Barrett is the better player for the college system.
So yeah, Fachi, in my opinion, I think the NFL was better. Like 10 to 15 years ago. Obviously, they had to like they added in some rule changes that prevented. They're trying to like reduce the amount of injuries in the league.
It's because of all the brain damage, right?
Yeah. Like I used to play football and I got a lot of concussions and I got some badass like post-concussion syndrome and I still feel the effects of it today. So I understand, but from like how the league was before and how it is now, it's so much easier to score points. it's really changed. Like a 300-yard throwing game is like so common nowadays, but before
Yeah,
it
used to be
was something
super
special.
rare.
Yeah, it used to be something special, right? So
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of guys coming in now that are breaking records that look really good, and
But it's
I don't know,
easier
it just
to do.
yeah, it just feels like, you know, imagine if a guy like Drew Brees or a guy like Mike Vick came into the league now and the numbers they'd be putting up in their careers, like, you know, it's a totally different game. But, you know, for like, I guess a casual fan, I'd say it's probably better, but I'm the type of guy that likes, you know, the big hits, and I don't know, I like it more raw and gritty type of a thing. So I don't know, it depends what you like, but I understand, you know, where the league's going.
Stephen A. called Haskins a running quarterback. That's a big boy. He doesn't run that much.
How big isn't he like? How big is he, Dwayne Haskins?
I don't know his stats, but he's a big boy. He is not JT Barrett or a running quarterback. He's no Lamar Jackson. Like,
Oh, Lamar Jackson's crazy.
he's a stud, dude. Like, I thought he would be RG3 like, and he'd bow out of league in a couple years.
Oh,
like, I didn't
That's
think
what
he'd be doing what he's doing right now.
I thought the defenses, they'd figure him out, and then like second year in, third year in, he'd just be like another RG3 basically, right? Where they'd figure him out. But I think nowadays the league is kind of geared for that type of a quarterback to come in and
Fucking
really hard
bitch.
to
I hate
stop that, right?
Nikitas.
So, yeah, it's really hard to stop that now.
Good team.
I actually think I like most of these jerseys. I think I'm just gonna buy them all.
Buy the knockoffs. Genuine ones are expensive.
Nah,
I
fuck
think the
that.
knockoffs are like $20 or $40 online or something.
Depends on where you get them, yeah.
Nah, I want the quality, man. Official stuff's nice.
I seen some knockoff ones when I was way back when I was in high school, and they looked legit. Like I had a real Dan Marino one, and then my buddy had a fake one, and he got it from China, and it was like you could barely tell like some of the stitching's off, but man, they have some really good quality ones coming out of there. So I don't know. It depends like where you get them from, I guess.
I always have trouble with this one.
You ever buy stuff off Pristine Auction, Limes?
Never heard of it.
Pristine Auction, check it out, man. Go on pristineauction.com and you can pick up signed jerseys of like authenticated signed jerseys for dirt cheap. They have no like base whatever price, and it's just auction. So you can grab jerseys. Sometimes you grab sick jerseys for like $40. They're based out of Utah, I think, or no, they're based out of Arizona. Check it out. They have all kinds of like signed stuff, even like soccer. They got NBA, NHL, everything.
Alibaba, yeah, I've been on that. No, don't try again. Don't try again. I was pressing too many buttons. That's just like a 10-second time loss.
You look at this level, Limes, it looks like the developers are giving you the middle finger. Looks like a fucking middle finger.
Oh, yeah, the design of it, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's also an insane pass level to watch, and that's ridiculous.
See, they got a Brett Hall signed jersey, $48, a minute left. You got a Kobe Bryant signed NBA basketball, pretty expensive, $170. Joe Montana and Dwight Clark signed San Francisco helmet, $260. But you can pick up dirt cheap ones for like $40-50 of like current NFL players. So if you like, I don't know, if you like collecting stuff, man, like you'll probably find some Steelers stuff on there for pretty cheap. Hines Ward signed Pittsburgh Steelers full-size helmet, $89. They still got a long time for that auction.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Problem is my basement's kind of full, so I need to like relocate some stuff. Just to get more room to fit shit, so. But I don't really have like a lot of collectibles per se. I just have a lot of sports stuff that's hanging up, but a lot of it could go in a closet, honestly, if I got a bunch of collectibles.
Yeah. Joe Hayden signed Pittsburgh Steelers football, $26, an hour left. They go cheap, man, on here something. Dirt cheap. Mason Rudolph signed Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if you want that. $31.
I mean, he's a valuable meme right now.
Santonio Holmes, Juju. They got a Juju, $95, an hour left, signed football. We got tons of stuff in here all the time. Bradshaw, Rod Woodson. Now, let's see if they got any random more stuff on here, actually. Randy Moss signed 35 by 43 custom frame jersey 414. 420 for a signed helmet, the new ones. Full size.
Official Mason Rudolph dented Steelers helmet.
Oh man, so what do you think is gonna happen to Myles Garrett? Do you think they're gonna reinstate him like next year, or do you think he's gonna?
I think they will. I think they will.
Same.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
I think he could be suspended for a little longer, but I think they're going to reevaluate in the off season.
Yeah. Me too. Because there was like a lot of back and forth that happened there too.
Yeah. I think Mason should have been suspended for something. Like, he kind of started it, to be fair, and he got nothing.
Yeah. They usually just point out one guy though, right? The guy who retaliates.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm surprised more guys didn't get suspended there.
Yeah.
But I think maybe their thinking was like the tackle, he kind of like rubbed it in when he tackled him. Like it wasn't like it was the end of the game and he kind of like came down on him and stuff. I don't know. They could have maybe thrown a flag. I don't know. I didn't see it, but that's what they kind of did. I saw like a brief video of it, but I didn't look at it too much. But I just saw like Myles Garrett going crazy, then Pouncey jumping out and stopping him.
Yeah, I really wish I would have saw that live. That would have been something. I don't know what I was doing at the time.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people didn't see it live because it was right at the end of the game. The game was over, right?
That's why you watch till the end.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes, so.
hit.
These prices have gone up on this side a little bit. But they're still pretty cheap.
Alright, we're almost to the part where we get to kill people. In the game, I mean. Really?
Tosh, what are you playing? Are you playing anything right now?
I'm streaming.
Yeah, you're streaming. I know you're streaming.
You say Apache? Like, lock onto the fucking target, dude. I hate MGS1 stingers. They're garbage. Like, the lock-on box is just so finicky and tiny.
Hey, you want a Tom Brady signed Patriots Super Bowl?
That's a hard pass for me, bro.
8,500 bucks.
Yep. That's... Even if I was a fan, that's a hard pass for me.
I used to hate Brady with passion, man. I used to hate
Like, I respect him to a degree, but I don't respect the organization. I don't respect the organization. Yeah, well, they're shady and suspicious. I'll take a deflated ball. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was kind of... Yeah.
Oh.
Packers are actually pretty nice. The helmets are pretty nice. Is there alternates? Maybe they're color rush ones?
Some of the Color Rush uniforms are interesting.
Some of them look like shit, though.
Yeah, some of them do look like shit.
I don't know. I think I've seen a few that are nice, but for the most part, they look. I think the Steelers ones look bad. Aren't they like some weird, nasty, mustardy color?
I actually don't remember. I remember the goal. I think it's North. Yeah.
Do I order a Vikings top with Don Taylor 61 on it?
I like the 61 too. Like that's a good hidden reference. Yes, depending on price.
Well, it's £85, so like $100.
Man, if you got the money to blow, go for it.
Yeah, probably not so close to Christmas. Girlfriends are expensive, etc. Unless she wants a Don Taylor American football jersey.
Are they expensive because it's Christmas, or are they expensive because you're gonna do something for Christmas?
They're expensive. They're expensive all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do something for mine.
Some nice stuff.
I have
some nice stuff.
I have to shell out for mine in April.
Yep.
Yep.
80 grand. 80,000. What was it? What was that ridiculous number? It was more than 80,000, wasn't it? What's that
80.
fucking ridiculous number?
Not me. I'm not spending $80,000
I
on a
know,
ring.
but what was the one that came up? It was like, was it a mum's or something?
Oh, I don't know. No, it's like her mom's was like 15.
Yeah, 15, that was it. It's just because it's such a ridiculously high number, like, 15! It's a lot of money.
Like I'll spend 6-ish, 7-ish maybe.
I was gonna guess 4, but yeah, 6.
If I can get
7.
away with 4,000, sure, but
Ray Lewis signed Baltimore Ravens full-size helmet.
I liked Ray Lewis as a player.
Plus, if I have an American football jersey with fucking Don Taylor on it, they'd be like, "Oh, who's Don Taylor?" And I'd be like, "What? You don't know him?" Every fucking time, like 10 times a day or something.
Yep.
He is my son. Do you know him?
Metal Gear Acid just froze for like 20 seconds and then it rebooted. You're playing Acid?
How is acid? Anyways.
I don't condone
it's
the use
crap.
of drugs.
Oh, on your PSP? Nice. Never touched Acid. Both forms.
It's like a card. It's like a card. Isn't it? Someone told me it was an RTS, but I think it's like a card game mixed in there with an RTS or something. I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't really intend to either.
Depends what you're into, like, you know, lactic is never good. Hydrochloric, it's bad times. Imagine getting that in your eye.
What? You talking
Hydrochloric acid.
about? Acid?
Yeah.
Yeah. that's-
Aw, you didn't die. Almost did the IL strat. You've always loved Acid in both forms. Ed, you're like 12, dude. Like,
I tried that shit before. It's pretty fucking crazy.
hey, Hoonsby. Weren't you or aren't you streaming?
It's an interesting time.
I'm fucking terrified of shit like that. I'd never do that.
No, buddy, I did mushrooms with like some chick a long time ago, and she fucking freaked out, man, and just ruined my time. I'd like,
Yeah, I don't think I got.
babysit this twat, man.
I don't
Hey,
think I
Tito.
could cope with that.
I just had to try it, you know. I just was like, fuck it, I gotta just try it, see what it's like, and man, it was actually pretty cool. Like, if you watch you ever watch like Edward Scissorhands or like
Yeah.
Tim Burton movies, you can
Yeah.
tell that guy's done a shitload of mushrooms in his life, because that's what he does.
There's a very interesting article about, I think it's like a snowman or something that Tim Burton made as a kid, but it looks almost exactly like Jack Skellington. It's very strange. Apparently, like that kind of art style has been with him from a young age.
133.01 for Hoonsby. That's a fat PB if I recall. Congrats, dude.
It's pretty interesting, actually.
But yeah, thanks for the attempt to raid, I guess. It's the thought that counts.
See if I can find that article.
Yeah, and and for the stuff like that, you gotta watch out too, because I had a friend of mine, and he tried mushrooms, and then he got like schizophrenia right after it, and now he hears shit all the time, and he's on medication for it. So
Yeah, that would be me. That's why I'm
I was like, I'm not
That's why I've
touching
not
that
done
shit
that.
after that. After I heard that, I was like, hell no, I'll stay away from all that stuff. Never
So,
again.
so did he have like symptoms of schizophrenia that's just exacerbated it?
He
it's
didn't
not-
have,
it's
like,
not
he
good-
didn't
it's
have
not gonna
any,
give
any
it
symptoms beforehand, but say if somebody has like underlying issues, they say that they could possibly.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he didn't have any. He didn't have any symptoms of it. He said, and then afterwards, like yeah, like you come around and I look at him and like you know you can tell something was off, and then one day I just talked to me. He's like, oh man, it's crazy how we can like communicate with each other. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. And then yeah, type of the thing, and then yeah, but now he's all good. He's on like application for it.
Just from like talking with friends that have done it. I've never done it myself, but talking with friends that have done it, and then of course reading about it online, it seems like the perception, or rather like what you lose whenever you're not perceiving all that you would on mushrooms, is really really jarring for some people, and that's where you do get things like emotional whiplash. And there's also like I don't know what the term is for it. It's like perceptive whiplash, I guess, where you know you're just not perceiving everything that you saw previously while on mushrooms. I can imagine that that's pretty jarring.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to explain because like they do use it therapeutically in some places. Like I think they've been using. I've seen some studies on it. Like it helps people like PTSD and stuff like that. They're using it and it's been pretty effective, like hallucinogens. But then yeah, like sometimes like I've done it like obviously like a few times, like 3-4 times in my life, right? And then yeah, sometimes you'll be like chilling, you'll just be like sitting there, and then like things will start getting weird, and you'll be like, oh, I know what's happening here. This is about to hit south here, and then like you just have to like you have to like talk to yourself and like be all positive and like put on some like happy music because stuff just starts getting crazy. Like the walls will start like breathing and shit like that.
Yeah. I had a mistake of an ex-girlfriend that, you know, fancied herself as one of those spiritual types. But I will say this: she did give me like a lot of interesting stuff to read. And one of these books, it was something like DMT, the spirit molecule, or something like that. And
Documentary, yeah, I've watched that.
Yeah, I was not
I never
aware.
tried that, but a friend of mine tried it.
I was not aware of like how intense DMT was, and so of course they whenever they had these people in there under observation, these were like veteran trippers, but at the same time having to be like in a hospital bed in, you know, a pretty cold room. That of course I can only imagine what that would do to your senses.
Yeah, exactly. Like for mushrooms, it's more of like a body. Those body senses are more. You'd be more like that would affect you more type of a thing. But when it comes to LSD, it's more of like a cerebral, like a head type of feeling. So you don't. So like it's hard to explain, but like yeah, like when you eat mushrooms, like you'll start feeling all warm and like everything. It's I don't know. I don't like it that much. Like I was like,
Ed, what the You're 12 years old. Why did you say that?
But yeah, that DMT stuff is. I haven't done it, but I knew somebody that did it, and he was like, it's crazy.
That was lucky I didn't die.
I don't know. It's like, he said he like would blast them off. It's like some next level stuff where you talk to things. I don't even know. But I seen like Joe Rogan. I think he was in that documentary you're talking about. It was on Netflix.
Yeah, he is in that documentary. Yeah.
yeah, he loves that stuff. And yeah, they just say. I don't know. Some people, it helps them. I guess you could say like having an experience like that because it opens their eyes. I guess like you know how people go down to South America for ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca, yeah. It's like
ayahuasca cures heroin withdrawals to about 33% of individuals that use it.
Hey, Raul.
Ayahuasca's like baby DMT, right? It's like
depends on the dose
so
and how the people.
I thought it was for,
I
like,
met people that did that, and then yeah, they like their like perspective on life has changed. Like they're actually pretty like interesting to talk to you about a lot of things. You know what I mean? You can tell that they're more laid back afterwards. So it's I don't know. I guess. For
yeah,
like,
I know people who are completely fucked up now
Shit.
who will never ever be the same again.
exactly right. Exactly.
I know
It's like
people who would. Yeah, double-edged sword, man. I know people who were genuinely like switched on who are now incapable of holding a conversation. I know.
Hey? From what
Yeah.
using what? What did
Just
you use?
using, just like going from like acid to trying everything they can get their hands on to any sort of mind-altering fucking hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was ending with DMT, and then using DMT really, really frequently.
It can.
Yeah,
but everything's got to be taken in moderation.
Yeah,
especially
I think
moderation.
everything
yeah, exactly.
is
If you don't have a
dangerous if you do it to an extreme. Yeah.
If you have a different personality, then you should just stay away from things, you know. But you know, if you can manage, like one of my buddies, yeah, the one who did that stuff, he would always kind of be like asking me about it. He'd be like, "Oh, can you do this?" I'd be like, "Man, that's hard to find," but he would just tell me like, just like what would happen when he would take it and like things he would talk. Like I don't know. he became a very interesting person afterwards, and he's like perfectly functioning and normal. So was it? But I was just like, I'm not gonna mess with that. So, you know, especially after what happened, and talked to my buddy there, my other buddy. So, but yeah, it definitely was, you know, an interesting experience. It does change your, I think it does change your perspective. Like,
It's a mind-altering experience for sure. Your perspective changes. Some people call it like the inner soul searching. Some people call it evil. It depends on how one perceives it, one accepts it. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, though.
Damn, Earl, that sucks.
I don't regret doing the things I've done, but I am finished. I am done. You know, I've been on that journey
me
now,
too.
and my only journey is being completely sober now.
yeah, it's,
I'm happy for you.
And I certainly wouldn't like encourage people to go out and do drugs. Like, that's your own journey, but I'm certainly not going to advise anyone goes on that path.
Yeah.
You thought there was another guard, but there wasn't.
No, I thought the goal was right there, not in the other spot.
I don't think I've ever done the VR missions.
I think I played on way back even as a kid. Like, they did a couple of them. But that's about it.
Impressive strength.
Because it came on a separate disc, didn't it?
Yeah.
With Cyber Ninja on the front? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The
Wait, are
guy
you-
who killed John Lennon, he said he did it because of Catcher in the Rye. But John Lennon, I don't know if you know, said in an interview that he literally said word for word, "I'm likely to be offed by some loon." So he predicted his own death.
I'm reading through the Elton John autobiography right now, and he's talking about his drug years.
Yeah,
I don't know.
bet
I'm a
he's
big
done
I'm a
some
big
fucked up
70s
shit.
guy. Yeah, I'm a big 70s guy just because like virtue of I feel like the artists, you know, the era of Bowie and Lennon, things like that.
Yeah,
I find that to be pretty
Yeah.
fascinating.
That's fair.
Yeah, he said that like his personal relationship with Lennon was both drug fueled but more importantly emotionally fueled, which I thought was pretty fascinating because already like I remember there was some artist that they took Elton to, like whenever he first came to the United States, was in LA. They just like mixed cocaine into his drink without his knowledge to keep him playing all night.
See, that's
That's a
just
bad
like
combination,
that's
man.
just like absolutely abhorrent as well. As if you do that to a
That's bad for
person.
your stomach, man. That's so bad for your stomach. Like, when you, that's so bad, you're not supposed to do that, it's fucked.
I really like Elton John as an artist. I didn't
Yeah,
know he had
man.
an autobiography. I would probably read that.
Yeah, it just came out like a month ago.
Oh, right. That's
Nice.
I was like, I hadn't heard
When
of
you
that.
brought
Now.
up that mixing, it reminded me of, you guys, have you guys seen, remember Face Off? Face Off?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That movie
Yeah.
scared the
That's a
shit
sick
out of
movie,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good film.
Nicholas.
I watched it when I was very, very young. And,
Travolta?
Nicolas Cage was such a sick actor back in the when he was like in his prime. He was making crazy.
he is now. Travolta is as well. I think they're both insanely good actors.
Are they still making movies now? I haven't watched. Like, I don't really keep up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
with stuff.
Cage has been
Yeah.
picking up like some really weird projects.
Impressive strength.
I mean, he's
I
already a
think
pretty weird
he
guy.
can just take the films he wants to now. Like, it doesn't really matter. He can just do what he wants to. If he likes something, he'll do it.
Yeah, he was on a tear, man. He made like Face Off, Con Air.
Yeah, that's a
Later
dope
in
film
Fun
as well.
Second, he made like.
Have you-
he made a ton
Have
of-
you
Broken
seen
Arrow?
Lord of War? That's a really good Cage film.
No.
That's not
It's
bad.
about a gun runner.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Is it like
It's
like across the border gun runner or?
No, it becomes
yeah,
an international arms dealer. At first, yeah, he does like kind of like run across the border type deals, but eventually it becomes like a really good international arms dealer. I don't want to ruin it, but it's a good film.
It's good. I enjoyed it. I'd say
I think it's on Netflix.
probably. Yeah. Snake Eyes.
Ah.
8 millimeter.
Yeah, Snake Eyes, good film.
Yeah, man. A ton of movies
Fuck it.
back in the day.
Really? Yeah. Bad level.
Good work. You're as good as they say.
Yeah, I tried to get my missus to watch Lord of War, but it wasn't for her.
Yeah, it's pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. I don't remember too much, but it was pretty good. remember his brother's all fucked up in that movie, right? He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cokehead or some shit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm really trying to grind Modern Warfare because I've really missed like a pick up and play FPS in my life. But man, this game has serious problems.
I can't stand this campaign in those games. I have zero interest in the campaign.
I'm just incapable of playing a game that isn't Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all you need, right?
obviously, so- Can't play anything.
God.
Nothing interests me. I tried to play other stuff, but I just played for a bit and I'm like, fuck.
It's like everyone was hyped to like Star Wars Last Jedi, fucking Pokemon. I'm just like, yeah, Sons of Liberty.
Yeah,
I didn't mind
still.
Pokemon when I was
Right.
a kid.
VR.
When it was Red and Blue or whatever, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty big.
I mean, I
That
just
was
play the
nice.
series casually, but like EE, Metal Gear Solid 2 is kicking my tail right now. It's my
Interesting.
first true EE run. I mean, I've done a lot of like European Extreme runs on 3, but
Oh, I thought you said VE for a second.
I thought you said V.
Yeah,
as well.
I thought.
oh my bad.
Yeah, EE. UEX.
Yeah. Yucks.
It's probably pretty fun, man. I have to play that. I gotta play a PS2 again. I
It's
think the controls are like smooth in that one. I feel like.
They're buttery smooth. Like it's nothing
I
like
like-
MGS3.
I like the controls in 3 better than 2. for
No,
sure.
that's terrible.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I-
so much better at 3 than I am at 2.
Yeah, from what I remember MGS2 controls, they were like smooth. I kind of remember how riding everything is nice. It's like MGS3 ain't bad, but it feels kind of like something's off about it or something. I don't know how to explain it.
but it's kind of
It's a little
wonky,
slow,
right?
isn't it?
Because of the angles.
Yeah,
Yeah, it controls heavy.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good word.
I know CQC is kind of awkward sometimes.
Yo, you know
Swap controller
Olga
very
on
nice.
Limes? You know Olga on Very Easy, right?
Hmm.
If you get the left side Olga and you shoot her at the start, do you know if you shoot her immediately?
Yeah,
that's like
that
faster.
technically.
It seems like it's the fastest way of fighting her. Oh, shit.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but you know the crate strat for Olga, where you can just like look through the gap, shoot her legs. Is that faster in a run, or is it too slow to have her reset position every time?
There's specific loops and strategies you can do. You shouldn't be getting to that point, if I'm
Yeah, second
visualizing it
cutscene's
correctly.
Anything past the second cutscene is slow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's faster than I thought.
You want to get the 4 headshot loop if she's left side, and if she's right side, I don't really know what you do on European Extreme. Lose time, I guess.
See, that's the only strat I know how to do on European Extreme. That's just from playing the game for ages, casually.
You're just trying to
Is that your
complete it.
first
You're not
one?
trying to speedrun it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a casual player. I just like watching.
Like, I would look at the speedrun strats, because a lot of times it makes the casual play a lot easier. I'd maybe just watch or glance at a run, and you might pick up oh, I can do that. That's pretty easy to do. Like the Olga loop, for example. Like, even casually, that's pretty easy. Might help you.
I tried picking up Ocarina of Time because it was my first video game I ever played, but there's just like way too much tech.
Just do like
Fairly
glitchless.
glitchy.
Yeah, you can do glitchless though, and that's quite fun too. It's just longer, a lot longer.
How long is that glitches run? Seems like
I'm
long
assuming
run.
it's going to be like 5-6 hours. Off the top of my head, I'm assuming it'll be like 5-6 hours.
Alright, let me see.
Yeah, it's time.
80% glitchless, 3 hours 41 minutes.
Ah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too
What is it like? Sub
Fucking
20?
25.
Sub any percent is sub 20 for fucking Ocarina of Time.
Well, have you watched the current route?
Where they use their like fairy jar to get a like they like die and then get health back.
Yeah, so like at the Deku Tree, you have to fall and hit the gold scatola that's on like the little that's down the hole that you break that's covered with web. You have to like ricochet off that, go out of bounds, and then you do some essentially it's arbitrary code execution, just by a different name. And you get a bottle, you get a blue potion. That's how you get the bottle for Bottle Adventure. But there's like a specific angle for it, where if you just miss it, your run is dead, and it's really really hard. There are no fallbacks.
Yeah. I like watching those runs, but I'm not into Legend of Zelda. I only like the Minish Cap. That's my
fair,
favorite
Minish Cap's
Legend of Zelda game. It's one of my favorite games ever made. Like, which is weird because I don't like Zelda games. As
Oh,
a
I
rule.
clicked out.
I don't
God
like
damn
2D
it.
games.
See my problem with the emulator.
Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I think I beat Ocarina of Time. And I played what's the one for the SNES? Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, yeah.
Yeah, I played that one. They were pretty good. Good games.
Do you have a 3DS at all?
Yeah, I got one actually. I don't know what the hell it is, but I got one of those.
I do. It's on my PC.
Let's say Link Between Worlds, the sequel to Link to the Past, is really good. It's a really cool run too if you want to do it competitively.
I got you know what I got on there? I got the Super Mario game. No, Mario 64. I think they redid it on the 3DS, right?
Well,
Yeah,
they did
I
it
got
for
that
the
on there.
DS.
It's pretty sick. Yeah. It's pretty good. DS. I don't know what you have.
Man, Mario 64. So I got my first console I ever got was N64 for Christmas. It was like my cousin's used N64 or something with like World Cup '98, Super Mario 64, and Ocarina of Time. And seeing Mario 64 like as I grew up and paying attention to speedruns and everything just broke my mind with all the crazy things you can do, like parallel universes.
Yeah, I just found out about the speedrunning stuff like end of last year. It's pretty cool. I had my first console was an SNES, and then I had a PlayStation. I never had a 64.
I remember. I got a GameCube for Christmas 2004, and I remember sat there playing Animal Crossing, and I was like, "Wow, what a game's gonna be like in the future." Little did I know, I'd still be playing the same fucking games.
Same.
I think the first console that I had when I was a young lad, it was the Atari 2600, the last of the Atari series, with a game called Food Fight, and Pac-Man was on there too. Fucking sweet. That old,
When did that come out? That's
that old
old, man. I don't
joystick.
think that was.
I was born in '88, and my mom
I was
had
born
the
in
Atari
88.
when she was a
Yeah,
little bit
see, I was
younger.
born in the same year as you.
Who's the youngest here? It's you, Limes, isn't it?
20. Say I did a try again because I played with the buttons.
22.
You're the youngest, definitely. I'm 27.
I didn't even have a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 1, and I played Metal Gear Solid.
You know
That
what's
was it.
funny?
I
Come
didn't
to
even know that
think
there was
about
like
it?
2 or 3 for the longest time.
I used to be so heavily competitive with my mom when we used to play like Super Mario Bros. 1 on the Nintendo system. Because you could do that 2-player shit. You'd always see you could make it the farthest. And that World 8, man, always ate us the fuck alive. Good
Number
times.
3 was pretty good, eh? That one?
That one was so fun.
Yeah, it was sick.
You get to crouch on that that hidden white block or that white block, and then you like go behind the level, get the secret whistle and shit.
Yeah. They had like the little mini games, they had the little sand world and all that. They had some cool concepts.
I literally just got like goosebumps and a rush of adrenaline. Nostalgic.
I think 3 is probably like the best NES game that aged really well.
I liked how they remade it for Mario All Stars on the Super Nintendo. It was all in color and stuff. It's nice.
Just
liked
with
2, but
go
it was janky to me.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
agree.
seemed off, right? It seemed
It's
weird.
just the movements like
Seemed
Metal
they
Gear
were,
Solid 3.
experimenting with it or something.
Like what the fuck?
I just remember that pink thing that shoots the egg out of its
I
mouth
was
and you gotta
just
tell
gonna
what the
say-
egg happened for it back. Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember. And this weird like sun or face on the screen where you go down a pipe and it always just circled the
Yeah.
screen and fucking kill me. Like,
yeah,
holy
you like
shit,
pick up
son.
plants, you like dig them up and throw them at things. It was like
Yeah.
completely like strange. It wasn't like Mario gameplay.
Well,
that was
you
good.
guys know that 2 wasn't going to be a Mario game, right?
Oh, I had
Oh, it
no
wasn't,
clue about
no.
that.
Yeah, so it was like
Educate
a
me.
reskinned. It was a reskinned like NES game that was released only in Japan, and then Nintendo bought it out and then just threw in Mario characters.
Really?
That's
That's
that all
cool.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
they're.
you can float and stuff, right? You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
fly with, like a princess and shit. It was, it was so
Did
sketchy.
did you guys know that they really struggled to like port Super Mario Brothers onto the PC, and the guy who actually figured out how to do it was John Carmack from id Software. And when
Really?
he
Dude,
was
that
like
guy's a
when he was
legend.
when he was programming Doom, I mean I'm not going to explain it as precise as it actually is, but essentially he worked out a way to so it would only refresh the parts of the game that were moving, and everything else would act like a background until it was used. But previous to that, they were rendering like the whole world constantly over and over again. That's why they couldn't get it to run well on the PC.
So were they rendering the background, or was it like?
Yeah, everything was just being rendered frame by frame. Everything was coming in at once. I mean, I don't know if I'm explaining it perfectly. I've just like read their biography, so that's how I know that.
No, like I mean I understand the basic principle because it's really resource intensive and wasteful.
Yeah. So you got that to run on the PC, and he called it like Super Copyright Bros or something. Like they only had it in their offices, and then like that's how he came up with the Doom engine, or the Wolfenstein engine.
Huh.
That's interesting. Yeah, I never knew that. Fucking love
But
Carmack.
the biography Masters of Doom, I'd recommend it to anyone. It's really, really good.
Yeah, Doom was a big part of my childhood because it's like one of the 2 games I could play on dial-up.
Doom 2 on floppy A.
Buddy, dial-up things are crazy.
I'll never forget
Someone pick
grabbing
up
the
phone and
package.
just-
Fuck, that's just great.
I live.
Remember
I mean,
Napster? Remember Napster back in the day when it dropped?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh man, it takes. I forgot how long it would take to download like 3 megabytes. Man.
Because
Well-
on LimeWire.
Well,
fucking
yeah, I was gonna say I used MyWire as in LimeWire.
Holy
bulk.
shit.
LimeWire.
My
Everything was
wire.
a fucking
You could, like-
virus.
Yeah.
I think you could continue. You could continue your download there. Oh yeah, those are the ones.
That, and then you had the FrostWire users. BearShare was one too.
Bash, yeah.
Yeah.
Even just installing Bash on your computer is 900 viruses.
Yeah. It was very sketch.
Never know if you're downloading a virus or not.
God. I could share such a funny like LimeWire story with you all, but like since everyone's streaming, like I don't want to be on record as saying what I could say forever. But remind me another time to tell you because I've got a really fucking hilarious LimeWire story.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remember that one.
Not that I've ever downloaded anything illegally. Lol, lol, lol.
Mm. Wink,
The
wink,
whole
nudge,
site
nudge.
is generated by illegal. Everything on the site.
so as a this is a really funny story, but so I was a kid. I grew up in rural Arkansas, and I had dial-up. And so all I could get my hands on was like the ye old shareware version of Doom 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was installed on more systems than Windows 98.
Oh yeah, I believe it. And so I didn't know how to like get the full version of Doom because I was a kid and I didn't know how to push money into my computer. And so I actually I saved up and I sent a letter to id asking for the full version of Doom,
Oh.
and that they mail it to me. They asked me how old I was, and I lied and I said I was 23, and so I still
Oh yeah,
have like
'cause you don't
an
want to
old.
say 18 because
Yeah,
they'll catch on.
I still have like an old floppy to this day of Ultimate Doom.
That's
Jesus.
so
Cool as
good, man.
fuck.
They said it was like one from their storeroom or something that they just mailed out to. Like the last
Really?
one.
Dude, that's probably
Yeah.
worth so much fucking money.
Not as much as you'd think.
I bet there's a
It's
lot
not
of them
like,
around.
yeah,
It was an
that's
extremely
a cool
popular
collector's
game.
item story. That's what I should have said. That's badass,
Even for its
dude.
time, it was something of an
I mean-
anomaly how popular it was.
This was like 2000,
The copy that he has.
2005, 2006, and so this was just like one that was dented. It's shrink wrap.
Damn. That sounds
But
cool
the
as
fact that you got it, what the hell, man? That's so good. You're like, yo,
They even-
its staff hooked it up.
They even sent me the change back.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
it's. I kept it, so I kept it like tucked under my bed because I was so afraid my really religious parents would find it and burn it.
Dude.
Yeah, they definitely burned that.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, so like, so I still have like funny memories of having to sneak, like, eventually like I managed to get the computer in my bedroom, and so like putting a pillow over the desktop so whenever it dialed in, it wouldn't make that ungodly noise. And wake
Oh
up the house.
god, yeah.
Holy crap. Imagine your parents finding that. Think about like what the levels are called in Doom, like Icon of Sin.
Yeah, I know.
It'd have been so much shit.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
It's
Icon of Sin.
it's in my little like
Death and shit.
my little bookshelf of treasures, and it's a good time.
That's a fascinating backstory, man. That's
That's
probably one of
pretty
the coolest ones I've heard for anybody that received a copy of Doom ever.
Yeah.
I'm fucking jealous.
Well, don't worry, there aren't that many other like cool stories. So
Well, hey, I'll hold that one to my fucking heart.
yeah, I just have like a soft spot. So like whenever I was older, I made sure to buy like copies of Quake and everything. Quake 1. I couldn't run Quake 2. Quake 2 was too high def.
Remember the Windows 98 came with those demos on the disc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like Unreal Tournament. They had some crazy ass
Unreal Tournament, Delta Force.
Delta
Oh my-
Force, dude.
That
was the
Yes.
shit.
The open environments for multiplayer? Holy fuck, that blew my mind when I first played that game. You get a sniper rifle and
Their Relics game on there too. It's the worst dirt bike game on there too.
Fuck. Good times, man, when stuff is just coming out.
It's fresh then, because you're like, oh man, I wonder what the future will be, you know, in the future.
Yeah, and I always
used to
play
think when I was
PC
a
at my
kid, I used to
friend's
think like
house.
what multiplayer would have been like. And I was like, that would be so crazy for the multiplayer feature game, right?
Yeah,
Now
oh
it's just
man.
like, used to it, right? I was like, oh man, it's gonna be crazy. I remember
Yeah.
when SOCOM came out.
SOCOM, dude, I still have I have 1 and 2 here.
Did you guys play online? Like,
A little
CS
bit.
Online? That's
A
so
little bit,
good.
yeah.
Dude, there's
Yeah, it was
this
crazy, right? I
desert
remember
town level that I remember where there's like this little village up on the hill, and then there's like a lake in the middle, and then it was just memories, dude, of talking shit. Holy fuck.
God, those were the days.
Craziness. Yeah, craziness.
And to get the PlayStation to go online too, you had to have like that thing in the back, and fuck, man.
No
Yeah,
deal.
it was a mission. You have to go on.
Resident
like, the
Evil
Final
Outbreak
Fantasy
had the keyboards and
10 or
everything.
package. I had to get that package with the Final Fantasy online game. They had get some online.
Oh, was that Phantasy Star?
That was online for the Dreamcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
I got that thing and I never played it once.
Dreamcast.
Because you get the hard drive with it. And then you mod the hard drive. Or you can use the hard drive.
Yo, hey Copper. What's up, dude?
Oh shit, have you guys ever heard of X-Band?
No.
It was like the first online network play but for Super Nintendo. With Killer Instinct, you could play network play,
Oh,
and Doom was also a part of X-Band.
Wait, was
You
it like a component for C64?
No. So,
It's SNES.
SNES.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Oh,
you could
wait.
play like
X hamster.
local area networks, but with people in like a certain
That's a good
community. You could.
Oh my
connect to.
god.
It was really cool. But yeah, it's called X-Band, and I think there was another one too. But yeah, you can check out videos on YouTube for Super Nintendo Doom online matches from like beyond long ago.
Wasn't that one like Japan only service? for the Super Nintendo. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't remember
So
much about it.
this was commonly thought to be lost to time, but so there was like an online subscription service for the Super Nintendo that was only featured in Japan. They had like a whole satellite setup you had to put on the roof of your house, and it would write to like a blank Super Nintendo cartridge. It's pretty fascinating if you've never heard about this. But anyways, they would like kind of like what Game Passes do nowadays, where they have like certain games on Game Pass. Well, similar concept, except these were exclusive to this service. And so there are like one or two Zelda games for the Super Nintendo that are lost to time, or at least they were commonly thought to have been lost. Somehow, people have reconstructed them, and I don't know how, like the exact process in it, because, as I said, they were like written to these cartridges and then promptly written over.
Played 7 digits on the black market somewhere.
Man, you guys remember when the first satellite that just came out? How fucking massive they were?
Those big fat daddies.
Yeah, they were
Take
fucking.
gear to turn left or right to get the signal.
They were massive. Man. Like the size of like a PS5 did.
Hell yeah.
They came out with those smaller ones later on that were a lot easier. You had to turn them, man. Those smaller ones, I remember, to take up the signal. Yeah, those parts.
I want to be careful. I think it's only 10 to clear.
I actually have a dish. This, yeah, I need to take that off the side of my home right now. Basically, just wait.
You got one of those?
Yeah, just a tiny one though. Just on the side of this home here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember up here you get these cards, man.
It's decommissioned, so I don't know how.
They would zap them during pay-per-views, and you have to fucking get them reprogrammed.
Oh yeah, because you could download stuff for free, right, or whatever it was. You could like cheat.
Yeah, some guy in my neighborhood made a killing off those because he's doing all of them.
Yeah,
He's
that's
just
so
making a
good.
killing. And then I remember this guy I went to junior high with, he's the only guy in the school that had like a burner. So he'd burn PS1 games, and he was selling them for like $10 a pop.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I remember.
badass.
I mean, obviously not me because that's highly illegal. But a person I know used to go like round the neighborhood, just knocking on people's doors, handing them lists, and then coming back the next day to get like everything they wanted, and then collecting getting that, and then getting the money for it. They used to have a like a rental system as well. So if like people who didn't want to buy the whole game, just rent it to them. And like you'd think, oh, just steal it, but like they didn't want to be like cut off, so they never stole it.
Man, it kind of sucks that Blockbuster's gone. I miss going there.
I miss Blockbuster. I fucking
Yeah.
lived there.
That was
They
the
still have
best.
one for life.
They still have one open, I think.
Oh really?
I know.
I think they have one.
Last time
I
checked,
thought they
there
were
was one.
closing. I thought they were gonna close.
No,
That
they can
one.
be independently owned right now.
No, that
Yeah,
that one
one of them is
particular
still
one I
open.
think was gonna close.
Oh. Oh, okay. Man, you should,
Oh.
people would travel, to go check that out. That's pretty cool, man. I miss those days.
Yeah, Netflix
Be nice on my
destroyed
weekend.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, Netflix is
Ooh, I just got 7-second gold on Fortune. Let's go.
Why?
Nice.
How the fuck do you? I lose 5 seconds on Fortune like every time.
Well, because obviously of the variants, I've just got the very highest end of it.
All right, I put this in VOIP text. Pretty cool article. It's a Settle of You. I couldn't remember the name of it.
I can't check it because I'm in a run.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same.
wow. Man, that thing was crazy. Satellite view, eh? How the hell is that? That's pretty crazy. I didn't even know they had stuff like that back then.
Yeah, there was some really.
The console looks pretty cool too, eh? How they had it overseas. Man, my Super Nintendo, I still have it. It's like yellow though. It's like all yellow and faded.
If you
Yeah,
have
oxidization. That happens over time to certain.
Can you reverse that?
consoles. I don't know actually.
you can, be very careful. Essentially, the process just involves like very light thinner, but you got to be careful not to strip the paint. I wouldn't do it personally.
Yeah. Remember Street Fighter Turbo? I got a bunch of those games sitting there.
Harvest Moon was online in 1996.
Jesus.
That's
Was
awesome.
MGS 1 supposed to be on the SNES originally? Wasn't that the plan? It's on the PS. Kinda...
Not in the form that it's in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, SimCity would be so fun.
SimCity 2000 was good.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was.
Really good. So good. They still make
Chrono
games like that?
Trigger? What?
SimCity 4 is HP.
It's yeah, it's decent.
Good too, isn't it? That's the last one I played.
Yeah, 4 was the last one I played.
There's a lot of really good mod support still to this day.
Lemmings? Fuck, that is great.
It's pretty solid. There's some other one I know I think that people play called like City Skylines or something like that. Skylines or City Skylines.
Yeah, it's okay. I really like it.
I wonder if we were to go get this setup, this satellite setup Famicom here, and see if the network would still work. That'd be so
Damn it.
It is not the satellite or something like crashed down to Earth like over a decade ago.
Oh, okay.
It was some, it was some. I don't know if I could find a source for it, but I just remember something vaguely like Nintendo lost a lot of money in damages or something.
That's so cool, man. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, here it is, X-Band, 1990. Launch date 1994. 5 years ago? Fuck. There's some deep ones on here.
So if you have a Nintendo 64, I highly recommend just turning it over and taking off the little flap at the bottom. There was a Nintendo 64 disc drive that was only released in Japan and it failed horribly. But it was essentially like a floppy disk drive that added a whopping 4 megabytes more of RAM.
Would that actually increase certain games?
Yeah, like
increase
Majora's
frame rate?
Mask and Donkey Kong 64 were reliant on it.
Oh, what?
Which is why you have to have the expansion pack to play them. It's because they in Japan use that extra 4 megabytes of RAM.
So that satellite, man, that's the one my neighbor had. He had one like that.
I'm looking at that right now. That's so
He
good.
had one like that big, man. I was like, oh. And it fell. I think it fell in his car.
Yikes.
I get a real kick out of seeing like old peripherals that didn't quite catch up, or like that were too forward thinking.
Remember that what was that Nintendo?
Oh, the Virtual Boy?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That thing was too. I think I used one once. It was pretty interesting, but I think it was like way too. It's too ambitious at the time, maybe, right?
Well, also, I don't know if you remember this. I've never used one myself. I've only seen it, but it's just like red and black. That's it. So it's really hard on the eyes.
What's that, sorry? Red and black?
It was a Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember that one. There was definitely some in-betweens there that I didn't even get a chance
Yeah,
to play.
it's basically what like what do they have now? The things you put them on your cell phone in front of you. What do they call it? Virtual reality. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's still a VR helm. Just your phone on the screen.
Have you tried those? I haven't even tried one.
Oh, is that the one where the helmet, it shows like all red thermal vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I seen that in the Angry Video Game Review like some years ago. That's the only place I actually have seen it. That looks crazy.
Yeah, it hurts the eyes. I'm already kind of blind.
Yeah, I used one briefly, and until I remember it being red.
I'm restarting. This is a terrible level.
119 minutes. Fuck. Hour 19 in, hey.
Yeah, this is not a very good run. Probably gonna lose time on this split.
Impressive.
I got to try out an HTC Vive last year for the first time, and my issue right now is like there's very limited field of view currently. I don't know if you all have like a contemporary headset or not.
Oh, sorry. No, I got
I'm not really into that kind of thing.
I've never tried.
Hopefully under 2 hours, Ed. But it may not be. I still have a lot to do.
Oh yeah, lines. Where did the picture of your setup that you showed me that showed your OSSC and whatnot? Where was that posted and do you remember?
I want to save white text
Yes.
somewhere.
That is. Thank. Perfect. Great. Yeah, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that it didn't work. Tried it out because I really wanted this thing for like older systems too, just to see what the difference is and fuck around at one time, right? But if I just need that HD splitter thing,
HDMI splitter, yeah.
yeah. I'm just so confused how that even like sets up. I'm like, what?
Damn it. I gotta be careful. Hope I'm dead. Whatever, good enough for that. But yeah, I'm gonna lose time. I got 2 levels left, 3 levels left.
I'm on 103 pace.
Good luck.
See why? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Fuck. I
you
just
mess
fucking
up?
picking up the Nikita.
Oh, damn. You were past Harrier?
Yeah,
Oh. How consistent is your +1?
standard, mate.
Wow. You used to struggle.
I know, but I used to panic a lot.
I think MGS3 has made you a better speedrunner in general.
I do too. Like,
Yeah.
the anxiety is mostly got. I still get it. Do you know where I get it so much, right? You know when you're defusing the bomb in Deep Sea Dark? I get like this fucking feeling that I'm just gonna jump in the water every time. I hate it. I get like this wave of anxiety.
The mystery levels. I just gotta remember how to do level 7. That's my nervous part. Okay, this one I think is the popsicle. Yeah, so you just look for one that you can't see their breath. Nearsighted, so you have to drag him away. That way he goes and hits the wall. This one you just chase a dude. Which could be tricky, but as long as you have decent movement, it's not. How did you get? I grabbed him, you bitch. Well, I didn't like the input, so fine. A waste of 30 seconds. Just mash earlier, and then if I throw, then it's whatever. Heartbeat? I think it's the heartbeat one.
Is there any rules against abusing pause in tanker ALs? Get a good time.
I thought this was the heartbeat one. Shh. Fuck, I don't remember which one this is. I'll take a guess. I don't remember. Oh, this is the heartbeat one. Well, I guessed right, so. Is there a... what'd you say, Apache?
Is there a rule against using pause in tanker ALs to get better time?
No. Like, you're gonna pause buffer?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe this is the right one with this pattern. Yep. Yeah, go right ahead. This is the one with the heartbeat, the jittery dude. Okay. I just got lucky with 6 then. Yep, there we go. This week, we'll get a disguise.
Oh, okay, I see. So the setup that I'm doing right now would be the same one that you do with like a PS2 with this OSSC like composite or component cable thing, but my monitor doesn't allow for the certain setup to be broadcasted through it.
Hmm.
If I had a CRT TV, this possibly might show the picture. That's interesting. I don't have a CRT TV. Okay, that's that.
Shame, I've got loads.
Now we
Okay.
have a literal 5-minute auto scroller. You sit here until the timer's just about to run out and do nothing.
Is there a way to like maybe do like a certain glitch under the desk? Like, can you do a vent glitch under the desk, perhaps?
Just for shits and grins, yeah, I'll try it.
I don't know if your character can fit under there, but it's like the only thing I can think of that would be possible to do something in this room.
Is the vent glitch used in VR at all?
You can use it in one of the sneaking levels, but it's slower.
You can use it in sneaking level 3 also, but you get stuck in the vent.
Yeah.
Can't get back out. Look, buddy.
Yeah,
I
it
was
doesn't
thinking
doesn't do it here.
Unless there's a load zone to kind of let you out.
I gotta be careful not to look at anything, otherwise it'll delay it.
What are we on of the bet? Are we on day 4? I want to say.
Oh. But look at the pin, I got 4 minutes to kill. The hell is that? Wow. Look at let's say platonic. Look at Sergeant with them ILs.
Damn, what's he posted? Is he posted an MGS3 IL?
Yup. He
Are they
did,
records?
quote unquote, yeah.
I want to fuck him up.
28-second hard Vulcan world record.
Let's go.
227 Shagohod. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think the European Extreme's like 220,
Yeah.
so it doesn't surprise me. That bad boy's got a lot of fucking health.
So, you know Jag's run for Death Stranding tonight?
Yeah.
He had a slower IGT than his RTA. I guess. But that makes sense.
I don't know how that game works, man.
Lower IGT than his RTA. That makes sense. Why are we complaining about this? Okay.
That's expected, right?
That sound, yeah. It's not the iridescent special, so.
What?
Wait, let me reread the comment. Jag's recent run had a slower IGT than RTA. RTA is supposed to be more than IGT or the same. Okay.
I don't know what to.
I don't
I don't
know.
know how to process that information. I know nothing about Death Stranding.
My brain's turning inside out thinking about that comment. Why?
I don't know. I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, they're complaining in the mod channel for Death Stranding how it's the IGT's fucked. I don't. That comment says it's not fucked. That comment says it's good.
Yeah, use that.
We do RTA.
Well, I know nothing about Death Stranding, and I think you should do RG2.
Have you guys-
Okay.
So, has anybody here played Death Stranding yet?
Oh
Nope.
no, I've not played it, but I
I've
know
not
everything
played
about
it
it.
I haven't
I
played
should. I know enough to tell the community what to do.
Love that.
Yeah,
I know enough to mod
it. That's about it. So.
Pick it up around Christmas, maybe.
I'll play it when it comes out on PC for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
same.
how I feel about it.
Like,
I don't know,
I'll never
it seems
speedrun it. It's way too long.
Yeah, unless the
Jag is-
time comes
Jag
out
is
drastically.
speedrunning it, isn't he?
Yep. He
Oh,
got
I'll
a
probably-
548 today.
Holy shit. They'll probably
I'll
get it down,
probably-
though, you know?
I'll like have a look into some tech though. I'll try and find some stuff for it.
I wonder how many of these fucking, what are these things called again? Those Nintendo Virtual Boys? I wonder how many of these things Nintendo actually sold.
Gyro
this out.
Nooses, if I said that correctly. Thanks for the follow. Alright, puzzle. Level 2 can be problematic, so we'll see. Level 1 shouldn't be that bad. Alright, this one can be reset heavy if you don't get the right kick.
Oh yeah, this one.
That's not the right kick. Nope.
When I did this one,
Oh, Sergeant chilling in the other chat with himself.
Probably like too many heads in here for him. Like he's probably just thinking like I do want to chill and chat, but there's too many people in there at the moment. Like
That's fair.
I feel like that sometimes. Like I'll see a group of people and I think, yeah.
there's
Oh,
a
is he
slight
streaming
angle.
ILs? Is he streaming MGS3 ILs?
Yeah,
Damn, I wish I
typed when
wasn't in a
did
run.
this one.
This is an issue.
But
I
yeah,
can never-
this one, no matter what, it's like. I remember when I first played this level. I rented VR missions from Blockbuster so much.
Nice.
Yeah. So did I. I did this and Substance. A lot of Substance.
Nice.
My cousin was like, "Oh, I've got a copy of VR missions if you want to borrow it." I was like, "Yeah, it's pal. It's totally fucking useless." Let's just throw it in the bin.
Years later.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a mod chip? Because like, I remember
Oh,
when
No.
I
I
tried
didn't.
to play Dino Crisis. When I tried to play Dino Crisis and it was burned, some shit popped up and it said like I think it was like a screen that detected that I had a mod chip. It wouldn't let me play it. And it had,
Oh,
like, the,
weird. I've never
yeah, it
seen
had
that.
like that. It was like a Capcom screen where basically it was all Japanese and shit. And it was and it had like the Dino Crisis logo. And yeah, I guess it had some kind of detection on it or something. But yeah, it wouldn't let me play it.
No, it was probably the wrong region. It was probably wrong region screen.
Yeah, that
Think
sounds like
so?
wrong region. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think other people were playing it though, because I picked it up off that guy. Everybody else was playing it at the time. So I don't think it was.
Damn, fuck knows.
But I'm
See, if
watching
you'd
this
have,
kind of
if you'd have got it off me, I mean, my friend, you'd have been 100% fine. Plus, I heard they had a great returns policy. Like, if it's broke, just fucking bring it back. Sort it out.
I remember this one too. It took me a bit to figure out. This is VR missions where I learned how to hold X and like run and shoot. I played MGS 1 before this a bit, but I still didn't know how to run and shoot. And then I just kept watching the intro video over, and it showed that like Snake running and shooting. I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? And then,
Right.
I was
It's
just-
not exactly intuitive, right?
yeah, like trial and error. I
the
just
controls are
tried
not
to figure
intuitive
it
at
out.
all. People hate it. Some people just hate it and they just refuse to
I
play it.
think it's like something, once you're into it, you fucking love it.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember the demo, when the demo dropped for that, I was like, this is insanity. It like, blew my mind. I was like, where are we in games?
Yeah, I played the
Where's-
demo over and over again until my disc
I was
just
like, where's
wouldn't
this
play
game? 'Cause it was,
anymore.
like, the first, yeah, it was like the first time they had like CGI and all that kind of shit.
I even played the demo when I had the full game just to play the demo.
I remember, yeah, I remember when you first like walk near the guard and you see your footprints. It was like iconic.
Yeah. And you could knock on walls and you could crawl. It was like.
Yeah, it was sick, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, because I remember I played that. I was like, oh shit. I see where games are going now, man. It's gonna get crazy.
Honestly, me and Limes were talking about this, the other day in chat or something, or me and some other people were too. If they just had a re-release of like an HD collection of VR, but added user-made maps in it.
Custom
Oh, that
maps
would-
like
yeah.
Super Mario Maker except VR Mission Maker.
Yeah, VR.
Like,
made it.
dude, that's all I play. That's all I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
People would
that's
never stop playing it too. People would never
Yeah.
stop playing it.
all the Japs would have insane levels, right?
I'd finally like
Great.
get why people are so asked about Super Mario Maker. I feel like you just saying that has made me understand why people like Super Mario Maker so much. Because I was like, why do people play this? This fucking sucks. But like, I would definitely tan it if it was VR.
Right? Yeah, right?
It's a sick idea. They're gonna steal. Someone's gonna. What the fuck?
I don't care, make it.
See, there's two things that I've
Something like
always
that.
wanted. Is the VR, be able to make your own stages, and a replay ghost that you can race against. Either
Oh, shit.
downloaded so you can race against your friends, or yourself so you can see, like, your ghost, right? That'd be
That'd be great.
so fucking good.
When they
It's
let
like,
you
what-
make maps and stuff in games, that's like the best. Man. Like,
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
Hours in that game, right?
It's nuts.
Hours.
It's nuts.
We used to play it where you'd go in and you'd have to skate switch, and you have to have a character with like the lowest stats, and we try to make like a realistic park, like a low rail, have to do like realistic tricks, so your character can get all crazy. Fuck
Oh,
man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, those games are so addicting. I remember.
I remember the demo for Tony Hawk 2. It was like score 25,000 points and send the code in and you can win this. And I was just like busting like 70,000 plus like combos. Kickflip to Indy 900. You know, fucking grind around the whole bowl and shit. Dark slide, fucking 900. Holy shit. It's like,
They still make those? They still make those? That series?
oh shit. I think there was 5 in the making, but it got put off. I don't know if maybe it came
the other
out.
ones, I think.
This might not be good. This isn't good.
I straight up gave up.
Nope.
Like I played
Fuck.
some of
I'm
3,
just gonna do
but
it the safe way.
Yeah,
after American Wasteland, and it just got whack.
yeah, I played.
Underground was really good.
Underground was
3.
fucking good,
I played
yes.
3, played up to 2. 3. Played the third one, yeah. It's like I
You
played
can
one
do
for
that.
PS2.
You can tell that Underground was a real labor of love.
Yeah, fuck man, Underground was good. Hell yeah, that first level, that's iconic.
Just eat the time
I
loss
missed-
instead of trying the IL strat 3 times.
Which one's Tony Hawk Underground? Which one is that in the series? Is it the
Doug.
first one? Doug? Oh, no,
Does
PS2.
that come
I
after
think I
American
played this
Wasteland
one.
2? I can't remember when it come out.
I think I played that one.
It's like your best friend betrays you, and you end up going back to the first level in the end or something like that. And it's like grinding around the entire fucking level on the power lines. He like fucks you over during the storyline. It had a storyline too. It was kind of cool. You like built your guy up or whatnot, and it wasn't like unrealistic to a point. It was sweet.
It was really weird. I think it's been a long time, so correct me if I'm wrong, but Underground's the one where you're on a game show, right, of sorts?
No, Underground 1's where you're trying to become a pro skater with your best friend, and the tosser betrays you.
Oh, yeah.
When you do the 900 over the helicopter. No, you do a
Right,
fucking... Not the 900. What's the
You
movie
do that
does?
huge drop down off the hotel or something like that, and then Buddy
Yeah.
steals your footage.
Yeah, steals the
Right?
footage. That's the one. Eric Sparrow. Absolute
Eric's-
prick.
The one on the game show? Fuck, I don't even know what that is. It's probably like Wasteland 2 or something. Or maybe, who knows. VR randomizer? Fuck, that would be intense.
fuck! I just fell down the fucking Jeju and
I would
dropped.
love that. Just
You pulled the
the
D
level-
Lime special, lost 10 seconds off a world record.
No, I
Oh,
lost more than that.
you get shot, spotted.
Yep.
Yeah. Learn the backup.
Randomizer, right?
VR randomizer would be unbelievable.
yeah, it'd just be crazy. My mind just couldn't even fathom the
Lost
possibility.
22 seconds.
Damn, you should have only lost 9.6. I almost got spotted. Okay, good enough.
Did they ever do anything with that like Unreal remake like trailer that they released for MGS1? Did you guys see that one? Obviously.
No, they never
That
did
was just
anything
like
with that.
fan-made, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've
that looked
seen
pretty
that.
cool. It looked pretty cool though when I saw it. If they just did an HD update of like MGS1, that'd be solid.
I'd be for that.
That'd be kind of like the GameCube. Isn't that what kind of? I haven't played Twin Snakes. Isn't that what Twin Snakes is kind of like?
Kinda, sorta, yeah, but it's pretty broken because of the mechanics. You got a lot of MGS2 stuff, and you can cheese a lot of the bosses, so... People complain about the cutscenes that are over the top, and which I don't mind them. The controls are clunky on GameCube. I don't like it.
I don't like their controller, man.
Yeah, that's my problem.
You don't like that large D-pad?
Oh, mega lol.
What is the worst D-pad I've ever fucking-
Right.
It's like, yeah, I remember what it looks like. It's like yellow, right? I remember it.
This level can be tricky.
Have you guys ever played? Have you guys played GoldenEye lately?
Yeah.
How is it? Is it still good, or is it just aged
No.
like crap?
No. I like that game. That game is like any other classic, like in literature, movies, or otherwise. It's notable for what it did first, but everything else that came after it did it better. GoldenEye has
yeah, 'cause I
not
remember I was like,
aged well.
man, I remember it was insane.
Oh, why'd I do that? I did.
Multiplayer
Whatever.
It would
is
just be like
lacking
2-on-2.
there.
You just have 2-on-2, and it would just be playing.
Yeah,
That's
I
not what I
don't
wanted to do.
remember the resolution, but I do remember like it does
Let's do it
compress
safe.
things down to like 144, 240p. Whenever there's more than one person on the screen. I don't recommend revisiting it.
Gotta
Golden
love
gun?
the screen
The
watching
golden gun?
matches
Yeah.
with the golden gun. But he's just sitting there
Got that
peeking a corner, watching your screen. Fucking cheap bastard.
I think everybody.
Oh, I did it too. One
Everybody
eyeball
knew it was
bottom screen, one eyeball's on the top. Fuck yeah.
I hope this is a card that comes.
I
Yep.
remember at one point we had like a towel and a piece of cardboard, like the thinnest one we
we
could
did
find.
That too. We did that too. We had like a
Yeah,
table.
right?
Table. 2 levels.
So good.
I'll wait till you get back in
Oh
position.
yeah, man. Oh fuck. Limes, I'm
Over there.
truly impressed. You're almost done this.
I'm not. It's not that great. So
It will be
it's okay.
refined,
it's-
but the
it's
fact
not-
that it's getting done, that's great.
Did you guys ever play any of the Ghost Recons back in the day?
A little,
yeah.
a little,
Aw.
yeah.
They were good, man. They were good. Like even the multiplayer was good. You could play with 2 people, and you could like go through missions. Oh man.
How have those aged? Because I've been looking at visiting that series since I didn't get to it as a kid.
I think
Actually,
it would be
not too
fine.
bad. I played 2 when it came re-released on the Xbox One, so backwards compatible,
Yeah.
and it was smooth. You can notice the graphics are, you'll notice the age, but it's pretty good. I mean,
I think
it's held
well,
up.
like when it comes
that's
to
my
graphics
opinion.
and things, I notice like clarity of vision more than I notice like actual graphics themselves. See, like for example, Metal Gear if you, I mean, like Metal Gear Solid 2 is notorious for this, where you have like really smudged textures, but the design is very clear, right?
Yeah.
And that's to be expected from a game like that on the working within the console parameters that they had to. Whereas like you can look at another PS2 game, like I don't know, there are a bunch of trash games on it, and everything looks so smudged, and that's why I can't revisit GoldenEye. Everything just looks so.
Oh, I respect that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, our opinions could 100% differ too, but I respect that. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know. I
could
noticed.
even be describing it wrong too.
I
But
noticed like silhouette character silhouettes and things far more than I noticed like the actual texture on them.
MGS2 had like sick graphics as well. Remember that? When they came when it first came out.
They were good. They were very good.
I think it looks fantastic now. I think it looks great.
It still looks good. It still looks good.
yeah, that was groundbreaking right there. You play 1 and then 2 came out, and it's like, oh,
That's when I grabbed the PS2 when I was picking up.
yeah, when it was $4.99.
That level can be a scary level because of
Wow, I
health.
can't remember how much they were. They were expensive though.
So I only played 1 as a kid, and then all these years later, finally invested in a PlayStation 3, played through the HD collection, and I was not for a second like underwhelmed with the graphics. It looks great.
No, yeah, that's cool,
They
man.
did a good
That's
job
good.
with the HD collection too. Really good job with it. I like how they put that thing together.
Oh,
I mean, you all would know more about this than I do. Like from a technical perspective, how is it running wise?
for what game?
Like, I mean, like just in general, the HD collection, like, is it relatively accurate to this like original release? Like, major bug fixes.
Yeah,
it looks
there's.
better. It runs at a higher
it
frame
lo-
rate.
It looks better. It controls better. It feels smoother. There are some things that are taken out. Like there's a couple glitches you can't do, or you have to do it differently. So it does take away some stuff, but nothing major. Nothing to the common person. Like you probably wouldn't notice a difference.
Yeah, it's really good.
You notice it on the speedrun, not necessarily just
Right.
playing it.
See, those are the versions that I've played personally. I've never played the original release. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
it's really not that much different from a casual perspective.
I was just kind of blown away that how clear they were. On
Yeah.
TV.
Hey guys, what's going on in here?
Wonder when you're gonna come in here.
Hello, Sergeant.
Yo,
Did you do any 2 ILs?
Any 2 ILs today?
Yeah.
Right after I finish this IL I'm working on, I'm gonna do some 2 ILs.
nice.
ILs or VR?
ILs and then VR. I'm
Nice.
doing.
What a trooper.
I'm gonna do some more tankers just for times, and then I'm gonna possibly do snake tails, depending on if any of them are fun.
Ooh. Snaketails E, highly recommended. Everybody hates it, which means you'll love it.
Awesome. So
Yep.
far, the
Ever
only
played
snake.
the Snake Tails?
Yeah, I've never done snake tails, so the only one I've played so far is the Fat Man one.
That's the worst one to speedrun, but that's the easiest one by far.
Yeah. So I am streaming. I was curious if you guys didn't mind if I had stuff on or not. I know
No,
other
no.
people in here
Nope.
are.
I'm
you're
streaming, so
Yeah, Lance is streaming as well.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So, yep, I've just been, shooting the shit on MGS3 because this is an awesome, amazing, wonderful game and I hate it.
Best game in the world.
To
No.
be fair, I got 2 world records in MGS3 today, so
Murdering people.
yeah,
Yeah, congrats.
no one needs to know that these categories aren't on the leaderboard yet, and I made them up for these records, but
hey, there's still world records.
They're
You are
real.
worthy of the tag in my server.
Eva, you son of a... I didn't even
What
know.
did my some of best say? Much
Appar-
better than the current world record.
I thought there was.
What's your
any
SOB?
Boss ILs.
324.
103.24?
Yeah.
That's not.
Apparent-
No. The posted world record, sure, not the current world record.
I know, but it's the one that I need to beat.
It's
for
the one that
beta.
you need. It's the one that you need to beat. Yeah.
We're on day 4, you punk ass. You got a command for it, innit? I don't think you got a command.
What's your
What's
SOB?
up,
You
Saladin?
SOB? What's up, Saladin?
How would you're doing an MGS 2 right now, Limes?
Yep, full game.
How's the runs been going today?
It's okay. The run's okay. It needs some work, but it'll be an okay time. And ideally, you should be doing this on PC for the loads. I don't like to for the controls.
Yeah, I saw your conversation you were having the other day that you prefer like 95% controller.
I almost died. Okay, I need this fast UFO ending.
I might die. Eva bumped me while I was trying to shoot a guard in the head, so now I have an alert in Eva Escort 2.
She does that. She's a punk.
She's a punk.
She is a punk.
Nope, slow ending. Oh well. Rip 3 seconds.
So, yeah, I have to say, the Volgan IL was actually really fun to nail down, because you could do that sub 28 seconds if someone really wants to go for that.
I
It's
thought Major
super
Zero
hard. I don't
was
think I have
doing,
a save for it.
like 2 months ago. There's no ILs on the board yet for that, hey?
Nope, I
No,
did the
they'll get made tomorrow, I'm sure.
I did
I
the
don't-
first Volgan and the first hard, so you know, technically it's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, no, congratulations. I just thought somebody else was. It might have just been a strat to save time. That's what it was over a certain item. That's what it was. My bad. I'm mixing something up.
All I know is that I used Hikari's strat for Volgan because it seemed faster than Oh, there's a guard there. It seemed faster than Apache's strat for Volgan. Just saying.
You can't do... Hikari can't do my very easy strat. It won't work because he's on European Extreme. You can't throw him to the ground in European Extreme, and as you move up the difficulties, you get less and less time with him on the floor if you CQC throw him. But if you CQC shove him, you get to do more damage to him. So for hard, it's probably the best.
Yeah,
So
the
shove.
CQC, yeah, the CQC sub was much more reliable on hard. Absolutely. Because he
I don't know if there's a
it-
faster way to do this, or you do shots in a particular order, or what. Or if it's random.
Phase 2 of Volgan was the part that I couldn't figure out the exact timing for because the cycles were a little weird.
Okay, so you're on about when he's on top of the Shago hard?
No.
Oh, phase 2 of the first fight, right?
Yeah. Like I did Hikari's strat, but if your timing's not perfect, you'll like. If you watch my run, you'll see I was
the trigger on him until he crosses his arms, and then do a quick reload, and then as soon as he uncrosses his arms, start shooting again. But I do like 1, 2, 3, quick reload, 1, 2, 3, and just like in a rhythm. And I find
My
that's
problem
really
was
reliable.
I was off pace from what you're supposed to be at. So he was, by the third round, he was crossing his arms after the first shot. And it's like, okay. So he ended up taking a 4th cycle, which only took 1 bullet to down him. So I lost the whole amount of time it takes for him to recover from a cross arm cycle, which is like 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds. I don't know. So you could definitely beat it faster. You just have to get that good timing there. It's fun though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up all them ILs at some point. I'm gonna go fully D-limes on them. It's just I've got other stuff to concentrate on at the moment.
Oh, that's not good.
Look forward to that.
I wish MGS3 had more in the way of ILs, to be honest.
You know what I realized? Nikita still has the MGS4 runner tag, but he doesn't run that game.
Come on. Don't kill me, I'm dead.
Is anybody running that game? Is anybody running that game on the party?
I don't even think Sparty's running it right now.
We gotta keep the tag alive.
I'm running it.
I don't know, Nikita. Maybe when you have a run on the board.
My sub-tier tally, take down my fucking, my fucking run, you asshole.
Run with no VOD in 6th place? Yeah, sure, because that'll be missed.
Where'd the VOD go?
He didn't back it up. Twitch deleted it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
There was no VOD, it was a PNG of the IGT screen.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
60-second.
It was recorded. It was recorded in Burkhertz.
The Burke hurts.
It has like
Yeah.
the
But,
just M3.
yeah. With fucking crawling in my skin in the background.
Yeah.
Alright. To make this extra risky, I'm doing the boss IL on literally one shot will kill me from the boss.
Damn.
Yeah, this is serious mode right now.
I love the boss. It's my favorite boss fight in
Oh my
any
God.
Metal Gear game.
It's so
It's my
good.
number one favorite fight.
Did those guards always get you there, Limes?
No,
No matter what? Oh,
No.
okay.
you can avoid it.
By doing that weapon, like unequipped and equipped thing across the
Yeah, and you
board.
can avoid getting hit there too. That's a little more random, but mine was just
Okay.
poor movement on the first one.
Okay,
Oh,
A
those-
lot of people don't notice, but like Metal Gear raids suck. Like it's a bad fight. Like a lot of people think it's good, but it's actually not.
It's the best fight. I love it.
It's just so bad.
People think
Like I would want a mod to do 100 rays. An endurance test.
What? I bet V fans could make
Holy
that
shit.
happen.
Want to become a mod in Lime's chat? You gotta beat 100 raids.
I bet there's
Yeah.
a way to turn off like the victory counter. Like, I bet there's a way to just switch it off so they just keep coming.
oh my god.
Or reset. Yeah,
I want to message V fans. 1 minute.
I would. Like,
They
you'll be a
probably have
hero.
Spawn counter, and if you could play with a code or see how the code works.
Let me just say, as a casual player, that thought of that makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
Yeah, Limes would be like 100 rays, and he'd make it an IL. Like he'd do it, and I'd watch.
Does anyone know, on the boss, is the first CQC counter free, or do you actually have to care about the first one?
Bye, Ed.
What do you mean free?
As a casual, I can tell you that pressing circle does not have a 100% success rate to CQC, or whatever the button is. The CQC counter her on hard.
There's two timings with the boss. There's I think it's called repel and counter. When she first goes to hit you, if you press circle, it's a counter, and if you press circle as Snake grunts, I think it's called a repel. I might not be 100% right, but there's two versions, right? One's faster.
Yeah.
The faster one you can always do. The slower one you can only do twice.
Fuck.
Yeah, I see in the runs. Sorry, Limes, if I cut you off there.
No.
I see in the run you guys like bump her on the back of the head, but when I'm doing it, it just twists her arm and moves to the side. I don't actually bump her in the back of the head. Are those the same thing, or is that what you're talking about with the different animations?
Yeah, so like there's like what she can do, she runs up to you. Sometimes she'll dip to the right and people press circle too early and you get locked out of it, and obviously she hurts you. But as she's about to attack you, as long as you press circle at the earlier timing, you can always like get a counter on her. But the other one you get locked out of after you've done it twice. Like, only on European Extreme. I think it might be on hard and above for some reason, but as far as I'm aware, I only recognise it on European Extreme.
Will you get up the thing?
Yeah, I don't think hard's very explored in this game. I can't
Hard
tell-
isn't explored in most games.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I was rooting hard, but like I got sort of fixated on European Extreme. But I am gonna go back and root it properly. I do have some stuff for it already, but I don't have like towards the second half of the game. Like, I only have like the first half, say, mentally rooted out. But I am gonna put up a really good hard time eventually.
Well, I can say for a fact that you don't get a warning sign. The boss doesn't give you an exclamation. or
So
anything.
it's like European. It's like European Extreme Light.
It's probably a hard plus that it does that.
Oh, she can do that. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you definitely get it on normal.
I accidentally.
I've never
CQC'd it.
seen this ninja mission, by the way. I didn't even know it existed. I'm interested in VR.
Oh man.
Also, it's a pretty free CQC counter. The circle timing is not very specific. It's super lenient on hard once you know what you're doing.
Yeah, the fight can be completely done off sound. I can do it blindfolded. I just didn't dare do it at UKSG. I'm very easy.
I have to figure out how you're supposed to get the second Mosa Nagant shot in.
You have to wait. You have to wait because if you do it too quickly, you'll knock her down. I mentally count 3 seconds and then do it.
3-second count? Because I'm doing it too late, is what I'm doing.
Oh, so you go 1, 2, right? And then you throw it to the ground. You throw the stun grenade in the air, and then you turn around and face her, count 3 seconds, and then shoot her twice again.
Oh, I'm not gonna do.
Do you mean the second shot of the first 2 shots?
Yeah, the second shot of the first 2.
You just got a quick reload. Hold up. Make sure you're holding R1, so you stay in first person view.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, I get it. I understand how to do it now. I was not expecting her to recover as quick as she does and start shooting at me, so I need to be more ready to shoot her in the head the second time. That's what I was doing wrong.
Alright. Yeah, she's a very cool fight in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, I love the boss fight. This fight's great.
Especially on the HD collection because it's kind of runs shit on the PS2.
Headshot, slam. So, okay, so I saw 3 stun grenade methods. One person threw the stun at her, one threw it next to her, and one threw it up into the air.
You're gonna yield the best results by throwing it up into the air because then you're allowed to shoot her twice again in the head and then CQC slammer.
Do you think I'll have enough time on hard to pull that off?
We do it on very easy now as well. We do it on every difficulty so far. It's faster.
Even on European Extreme, you have enough time to throw the stun straight up into the air?
Yes, because it's got to hit her as she's standing up.
Oh.
So we do it on every difficulty. But I think after the second one, you're gonna have to run away from her and then face, and she'll run straight over to you, and then you counter again.
You think on hard, I'm only gonna be able to get 2 off of?
Well, you do on European Extreme. I'm gonna assume it's the same.
All right. If I get not bad, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's worth checking. It's worth looking at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here now. I'll upload an IL, whether it's good or bad. And then it's off to MGS 2.
Are you doing this on the PSTV or are you doing this on the emulator?
Yeah, for controls.
So, is it faster on the PSTV?
It might be a little faster on the PSTV, but it's gonna be way faster on PC.
Oh.
So.
Okay. I actually just got an exclamation point there. So maybe sometimes she gets it on hard, because that one she ambushed me from behind a tree and I got the exclamation point. But at the very first one, it didn't show up, to my knowledge.
Can someone send me a copy of VR missions in the mail, like a completely legitimate copy? Someone mail that to my home address right now.
Can
Why?
you play NTSC?
Yeah.
Special missions, VR missions.
I actually
Integral.
have
Integral.
2 discs of the game.
I need a completely legitimate copy sent to me and a save as well,
Why?
so I can just do the ninja part.
I don't have a way to get my PS1, PS2 saves, or I'd send you my 100% complete
No,
save.
Sergeant, you don't understand. I'm looking for a completely legitimate, legal version of the game.
I must not understand.
Oh my god.
Oops. Don't do that.
You want a game shark?
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
But
That's how I'll get all the best times.
I didn't want to put it in the forum, but I was gonna say Cyberscore would probably welcome the time that Limes got earlier. On the
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gotta
Apache.
get some trust.
What?
If you shoot her in the head the second time, and then when you go to CQC slam her, she counters you. What did you do wrong?
You're hitting her from the front. You need to be basically CQCing her
stretch.
back. So sometimes you might have to walk a little bit to be behind her. But if you're at her front, she can sometimes recover fast enough to obviously counter you.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to, because obviously there's like 4 positions she can be in. So eventually you just get used to the, like, it's only a slight movement to get her back. It's not like you have to run round and grab her. But yeah, if you're at her front, she'll fuck you up. She's hard as fuck, the boss. She's one tough lady.
She was very hard to do casually when I hadn't played it
I
since
fucked up the order.
2006 or whatever the heck
Yeah.
this game came out on PS2.
Right, boys, it's 3:11. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Apache Smash. It's,
God, I
day
can't
fi- day-
fucking
day
get this.
5.
Like, if I don't get this on the quick cycle, then it's a
Day
bitch
5
to
for
do.
It's day 5 of the MGS 2 grind to beat the posted world record 1:3:35, and I think I've made headway. We got
You won't get
25 days left.
you won't get the real world record though.
Oh.
Oh,
Which
do you not
ga-
believe I can beat that? Oh, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
I don't. We'll see.
What gaming difficulty are you working on, Apache?
MGS2 Substance, very easy. It was the very first speedrun sort of me and Limes competed on.
Best of luck. Make Limes work for his records.
Well, he's got a 1:03:20, which is a very good time. You know, we got 25 days left, and then I'm completely going in on MGS3.
All right, an
Not
auto
Peace
scroller
Walker?
to end the run.
Apache.
I got into ESA, boys. By the way, did you know I'm in fucking ESA?
Yeah,
Like that,
congrats.
I remember.
Oh yeah, holy, that's great.
I remember watching like the big boys at GDQ before I even like was involved in this, before I even speedrun the game. I remember watching them thinking, wow, these guys are so good, I'll never be as good as these guys at this game. And I'm still not, but I'm going to fucking ESA, which is pretty cool.
I mean,
GG.
yeah, holy shit. Like,
Let me know when you get into GDQ next.
Yeah, well, I've never submitted for it, but I would purposely grind some sort of European extreme run to get into that.
Impressive.
Well, you have
All
more
right.
luck than I do.
That's the run.
Yay.
oh,
2:12:46. So
Nice.
I don't know if I can get
Barely
sub
happened.
2 on emulator, but it's an okay run. I had quite a few mistakes, but it's a decent preliminary run for sure.
The main marathon I want to get into next is fucking ESA Summer. Big ESA Summer.